Okay. Oh my God. I think I didn't go live on YouTube. Cool. Okay. I think I did a lot of checking before I went live, and it's all coming up over here. I think I'm gonna have to cut those from YouTube. Oh my God, I never knew this happens. Anyways, let's mute myself. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm live on YouTube too, so that's good. Okay, coming back. So, I was talking about the duplicate issue, this one. So, this Helm issue has been open for like very long, for about 2 years now, and discussions are going on about this, and some decisions will be taken soon. But till then, this is going to be considered as an issue. But since it's a duplicate, this was closed, and it will be taken care here. So this is one issue I tried to help with, and there was this issue that I tried to help with. There was Helm recently released version 3 uh, version 3 alpha, and uh, so they released version 3 alpha recently, and basically someone tried it out and something was failing for them, and I tried to reproduce the issue, and someone else tried it too, and this awesome person actually created a PR for this, and I also tried the PR and helped with one case where that PR didn't work, and it is finally closed. So today I saw this one issue. Okay, wait. I have to stop the notifications and cool, I'm done. Yeah, but okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back, and so today I am planning to check this issue, and I'm not sure if this is an issue with respect to Helm, or if this is some kind of small support that this person needs with regards to their setup. So I actually started trying to reproduce this, and so what I did was I have my mini cube, and the mini cube is not running. And what I did, and this person didn't actually mention which Helm version they are using, but I'm going to assume that it's Helm version 2 and try it out, and try it out in Helm version 3 also. So I do this, and let me see. Yeah, so I did this Helm, and I put tiller connection timeout because this is some timeout issue, and I didn't want to wait too long. So I said the timeout is 1 second. This is in seconds, so 1 second, and debug and ls. So Yeah, that's gonna take some time. I don't know why, but even though I put 1 second, it takes more than some 1 second. I'm not sure what's going on inside, and I try to put debug, but it doesn't show much. But it does time out in a few seconds. What seconds has it been? 10, 20 seconds now? Okay, come on, time out, man. Yep, timed out. So currently we can see that it times out. Okay, so it says get something API. This is the IP of the API server, I believe, and yeah, it must be a thing. And this is AP slash API slash v1 namespaces Kubernetes. I mean, sorry, kube system. It says pods, and it says label selector is app helm. App is equal to helm. I think this is equal to, and name equal to tiller. Let's try the same with Helm 3 Alpha. I have Helm 3 Alpha. Let me just make sure that I know the timeout. Okay, there's no timeout because there's no tiller. But let's see, somewhere tiller. Okay, there is a tiller. So this must be Helm version 2 because Helm version 3 does not have a tiller. Um, let's just ask. Okay. Um, let's see. So okay, I am planning to just go ahead and ask two things. First is this person says VMware master IP, and here it says 10.96, and I'm not sure where their Kubernetes is running. For me, it's like local, and this 192.168.99.101 looks like a local IP, and 10.96 is also actually a local IP from what I know. If I can do a lesson to say 10 dot, I'm not sure what that is. Private IPs, these are called private IPs, private IP range, and I can find that. So 10.0 is a private IP range, 172.16 and 182.16. So this is all private IPs. So this person saying my VMware master IP is this, and I can ping this, but the HTTP is timeout. So let me check my config. Kubernetes. I have aliased Kubernetes K to Kubernetes. So this is my master, I believe. So I'm not sure though, but yeah. Let's maybe ask the person what's their Kubernetes config view, and I'll say I try to reproduce the issue, and I'll tell them that I have Kubernetes running using Minikube. To reproduce the issue, I stopped Minikube cage cluster, the cluster node. I stopped gates and did this. And I did a lot of things. I'm not able to find my connection timer, but let me just. It's not. Um, and got this error. Okay, maybe I can put it in two lines. It's okay. One line is making it too big. That's fine. So, or maybe I can put something in. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna put the new line there, and I'm gonna say not exactly the same as yours, but timeout issue. Um, can you give the output of Helm version kubectl config view and also kubectl version? Kubectl version and how come the master IP is this, but this error has this in the request URL? Actually, instead of asking, like, I'm confused about how. So that's what I'm gonna put. Okay, I think I have to stop training for a few seconds. I have to take a call. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. Am I audible? Okay, I'm audible, but looks like my screen are not there. Oh, okay, I have to take another call. Damn. Okay, so we are back. Can I hear myself? No, I can't. Okay, I can, but if something's wrong with the restream. Okay, then let's go ahead with the streaming. So I was taking this issue, and Martin has already put a question support label on this, and hopefully this is a question can support them and not some an issue. We'll know when this person should reply to this. I don't know what their real name is. A nice username. Okay then. So I was actually starting my mini cube. So the next, so this issue, we can come back to this. So I'll go to open source OSS open source software directory, and in this I'll create a football thing. I have written jokes. So let's create a newer one. I'll put date this time, June 5th, 2019, and issues. So this is one issue that I just held, and so the next thing we're going to check out is this issue. It's been going on for long now, and it has been kind of fixed, um, but it has not been released. So um, I think this has to be closed since it the fix has been merged into master. Um, but I don't know why this has not been closed. I think it's because you know it has not been released. So hmm, looks like there are other people who got affected by this too. Um, and okay, So I think this can be closed, but I'm not sure why this has not been closed. Either it's because they have not released it yet, but the PR has been merged to master, and this is for version 2.14.0, and the next version has to come out 2.14.1. So in the meantime, this person has asked, does anyone know how to prevent GitLab pipelines to use Helm latest? They're deploying everything via our laptops since GitLab uses 2.14 and it's taking us lots of time. So I'm not sure like how the GitLab pipeline is using this. GitLab, I and my team, we all work with GitLab pipelines every day, and I know a thing or two about GitLab pipelines. So usually to run a tool in the GitLab script, you either get it through a Docker image. You can actually run Docker containers and run scripts inside them in GitLab. So that is one way. So if you have a Docker image, you can just go ahead with it. Or you will have to install the tool, for example, in this case, Helm, as part of your build or test script or deployment script. Here in this case, I believe it's a deployment script. So yeah. Um, we can probably ask Paul Will what they're using. But before that, we can suggest using Docker image, for which I want to. Okay, first let's write down um, that we are helping this. Commented, done. So waiting for reply. And the next thing is basically we're gonna check. We're gonna check if there's a Docker image for this. Check if there is a Docker image for Helm client. There is a Docker image for Helm server, the tiller. I was just seeing the image for this. I remember like I have used tiller and I remember something of the sort, but looks like that's not the case. Like, this is not the image name, so I'm just gonna get it. Okay, I have some Helm 3 related stuff over here. Let me just uninstall that. Cool. It's terminating. Cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, do Helm init and cool. This is in cube system namespace, so I'm just going to check that. There's a tiller being getting deployed over here. Git deploy tiller deploy -o YAML in cube system namespace. And I use a tool called RG for grep. I mean, as an alternative for grep. So it basically it's so RG is short for RIP grep, rest in peace grep. Yeah, it's funny. So I use this instead of grep. Yeah, so it can search things. So this will give me a YAML. I can grep or RG for image, and we see that this is the okay. I missed a V in front. Huh? Docker pull this. Okay, so I am able to get this. And if I say Docker run this, and let's say I say Docker -it, and let's say I do Helm version. Oh, it starts off the tiller. Huh? So it's always starting off the tiller, but what if I do bash? No, I can't even do bash. So that's sad. And is there latest? There's no latest. So I'm just going to take a guess and try Helm version 2.14.0 over here, and okay, there's no such thing. Hmm. So I believe these people are like using something else because I'm not able to get Helm latest. I don't think this requires Docker login. So I'm just that. Um, Maybe you can just ask them what they're using, or I can suggest them to just install Helm. So So I'm just gonna ask them how do you install or get the Helm client in GitLab. Do you download from releases or use a Docker image and use a Docker image. Uh, and Docker image I tried searching, so I don't see any Docker image for Helm. The Helm client especially. It's pretty surprising because I assumed that there will be something for it, but I'm afraid there's nothing. Maybe I can try Kubernetes slash Helm or something like that. Let's check Kubernetes slash Helm. No. Let's look for it online. Kubernetes Helm Docker image. Oops. Let's see if Helm itself is saying anything about Docker images. Installing Helm and okay, there's no Docker image here. So I think we can just use like one of these, like installing Helm client. So they can actually use like 2.13.1. That's it. 2.14 is not something that they're looking for. So um, let me see. You want to install 2.13.1 or master version. But the person says how to prevent, but they say to use. I don't know why they say to use. Prevent from using helm letters. I think that's what they're trying to say. So I tried to find a Docker image for helm, but couldn't find any official ones. Uh, you could you could build a Docker image by downloading and putting the helm binary in it. You can find the URL for downloading binaries from releases page. Uh, and you can do the same inside your GitLab job. You don't want to use Docker images and Docker runner in GitLab. I think that's it. So I think, yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to um, close this issue for now. And I actually was reading Helm version 3's release notes today, and I was just glancing through it, and so I noticed that they have a, you know, yeah, so they have a section called pushing charts to OCA registries. So they mentioned about how they have chart repository. Chart repository is basically a repository where multiple charts are hosted and can be shared. So you can push to a chart repository or basically host your charts in a chart repository, and it can be accessed from a remote place, and you can pull charts from there. And there is also an index. So chart repositories are just simple web servers serving an index YAML and charts in compressed formats. And the thing is, currently they also have another. So chart repository is just a simple web server, but that was not enough. So I mean that was not enough in some cases, and the Helm community and the official Helm contributors also came up with Chart Museum, what's called Chart Museum, and that was basically an API server. So the API server helped in some features for the chart repository, uh, and now they're considering some drawbacks that the API has. While there are several benefits to the chart repository API meeting the most basic storage requirements, a few drawbacks have started to show. So what are those few drawbacks? Chart repositories have a very hard time abstracting most of the security implementations required in a production environment. Having a standard API for authentication is very important and for it. Helm charts prominent tools used for signing and verifying the integrity and the origin of a chart are an optional piece. So they're saying signing a chart, verifying the integrity and origin are all optional currently. Optional piece of the chart publishing process. In multi-tenant scenarios, the same chart can be uploaded by another tenant, costing twice the storage cost. So, like I said, it's mostly a simple HTTP server with a good small API to ease some things up. But other than that, it does not do much. So here they are talking about a scenario where I upload a chart A, someone uploads a chart B, but the contents of chart A and chart B are actually exactly the same, but the chart repository will not see all this and optimize the way it stores. Instead, it will just store A and B, and it will cost twice the storage cost to store the same content. So smarter chart repositories have been designed to handle this, but it's not a part of the formal specification. And using a single index file for search metadata information. So I told you about an index file, right? So it has metadata about all the charts. So for search, meta, and for fetching charts, using one index file has made it difficult or clunky to design around in a secure multi-tenant implementation. So they're saying that there's a Docker's distribution project, also known as Docker Registry V2, is the successor to the Docker Registry project. Many major cloud vendors have a product offering of the distribution project, and with so many vendors offering the same product, this has benefited from many years of hardening, security, best practices, and battle testing. Please have a look at Helm Help chart and Helm Help registry. for more information on how to package a chart and push it to Docker registry. This is experimental work and we aren't planning on removing chart repository support. Okay. We are treating this as exploratory work and we aren't expecting the community to migrate. Okay. Cool. So I am going to try this out. Helm Alpha 3. Helm 3 Alpha. Version 3. So Helm chart. So we are looking at, okay. Clear thing. So we are looking at the help for chart subcommand, I believe. So it's called helm chart. Yeah. So this command consists of multiple subcommands to work with chart cache. It can be used to push, pull, tag, list, or remove helm charts. Okay. So example usage: chart pull. You say okay, and then available commands: export a chart to a directory, list all saved charts, pull, push, remove, save. Okay, and help registry. So okay, that's a lot. Yeah. So this command consists of multiple subcommands to interact with registries. It can be used to log in or log out from a registry. So we have login, logout. So I am just going to do registry login and okay, unknown command. Oh, I put helm, helm, that's version 2, helm 3 alpha. So we have to say helm registry login and the host. So for Docker, the host is actually registry.hub hub.docker.com. Let's see. If I give something malformed, comes up. Let me just verify. So Docker registry URL and it's actually registry.hub.docker.com. So registry.hub.docker.com login. Karuppiah 7890 is my username and my password is cool. I got my password and yep, I have successfully logged in. And let's see what my okay not health registry health chart. Let's see how I can actually push charts. I need to have a chart, so let's just say I actually tried this before, but I actually failed. So I'm just going to try this now again. I'm going to say create a chart, and I'm going to say dummy chart. So I have created a dummy chart, and I have a dummy chart. Cool. Let's see what the chart YAML has. Cool. So and now I say push and oops. Oh yeah, it was a subcommand in chart. So helm chart push requires at least one argument reference. So apparently this is a reference as in you have to tell that this is I'm just saying push. I'm not saying push what. I have to say push a chart to a registry, right? It says upload a chart to a remote registry. The reference must already exist in the local registry cache. So you must first run helm chart save or helm chart pull. Okay, let me run helm chart save and let's see the help for this. Store a copy of chart in local registry cache. So modifying the chart after this operation will not change the item as it exists in the cache. Okay. So they're saying they're going to cache the chart from like here is my chart the dummy chart, and if I store it in the if I store a copy of the chart in the local registry cache, like cache it and then change here, it the cache will not be updated. So after this operation will not, so modifying the actual chart after this operation will not change the item as it exists in the cache. So let's see how we can save. So it says save and then the path and reference. So the path is basically dummy chart. It says reference. I kind of assumed that the reference is Docker, and I don't want, like, I checked this out by checking my you know dot helm uh, directory in my home directory. So I'm just going to say this. Oh, okay. Oh, this was the save. For me, the save worked, and you can check this here. Helm, I mean, sorry, list. Dot in home directory hit as well as dot helm and slash registry, and you can see refs, and you can see Docker tags and all that, and then you can also see some charts, dummy charts and all that. Okay, so that is there, and now if I do helm push, oops, helm chart push, it lasts for two references. I'll say Docker. Okay, so we have a big error now. It says, okay, how about we actually do a debug and see what it says. So using default tag latest, the push refers to repository Docker, dummy chart, version, meta content, and it says panic runtime error, slice out of bounds, out of range. And it starts from helm.go over here. Okay, so before we go more deep, I'll just open up tmux and go into a different terminal, and I'll cd into my home directory, golang source helm.sh helm, and I have to be on dev v3 branch. Yep, and let me just pull some things over here. Yep, let's make sure that we have things. So Rocky has actually put all the fixes. That's nice. Okay, so I can actually get rid of some branches. Hyphen D remote switch, and oh, maybe let me just first remove this. Get branch and get remote hyphen V remote remove, or was it delete? Remote remove 65792. Cool, git branch hyphen A. Cool, I think we're good to go. So now we can just do a make build once. Maybe I can check my bin and I can remove the bin. I can say make, and it will build it, and we can also check where that error came from. So control R helm 3 alpha. That okay, looks like it's not there. I'll just go ahead and put chart push Docker. That's the error. So let's get this helm.go. One second. So I'm just gonna open this in IntelliJ and let's make sure our streaming is still working. Okay, I can't hear here though. Okay, looks like everything's good. So let's go to this. I think there must be some, some issue regarding this. I remember seeing some issue where it said, untagged. That is, not tagged Helm charts are not pushed or cannot be pushed. So I'll just check that. So, but we have no tag, so it says using default tag latest. So it's like Docker, right? You don't have a tag, image tag, then the tag is latest. So let's see how this error is occurring. So I'll just see helm.go in command helm. Okay, so we are looking at helm.go, right? I think this is the one. Goes helm command helm line 55. So command line 55. So we are looking at a debug log somewhere here. Not sure. That's weird. Um, it says main. I think there is some error. Okay, let's see. I'm looking directly is go. Goes. Okay, and you have CMD, yes. You have helm, yes. And there are a lot of files in it. And the helm.go is one of them, yes. But 955 looks different. And I'm looking at helm 3 alpha. Let's see if I have set helm 3 alpha. Okay, there's a possibility that okay. The issue is I'm on the latest dev v3, so let me go to git tag and go to v3 alpha 1 so that I can see the code better. v3.0.0 hyphen alpha 1. So let's see the code now. Okay. So I was seeing the latest, code in version 3 brand, but I had to look at this. So the error is occurring here. It is a new root command and everything. Let's also make sure that our rendering works, but okay, I think it's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if command B works. Command B works. So here we can see that new root command, new action config, and command heading. Okay, so let's just try to get that error back. Okay, cool. So in 55, it goes to, okay, it's kind of, the error is occurring over inside this, the execute. So execute is basically the execute of this command, like whatever this is giving the command, right? So this is the command, new root command, and we are looking at the execute. Okay. Right. I can't even see the execute over here. Like where is it even there? Return command. Okay. What is command? Where is the execute over here? I think like okay, since there is no like execution done for itself, like the root helm itself does not execute anything, only its subcommands execute stuff. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and check helm chart related things. So registry or chart cache. So this is actually a helm chart push command. So helm chart command is the thing that I'll be looking for. And I'm looking for push command, and I'm looking at the running over here. So it says run, this is action, the configuration, and then new chart push, and then configuration cft. What is action exactly? The package, and it's giving me a package and function, and it gives me a command. Oh no, this is the command. So this gives me this error. So it says new chart push and then run. That's it. And it has an out and it has a reference. And the minimum arguments is 1, and then there are flags I think. I'm not sure of that. The arg0 is actually the reference. There's no reference in there. So let's just go ahead and check this out. What does the chart push actually give you? This is chart push and the run is over here. Like chart push is the type, and it's of type struct, and there's a method on this run, and it says pass reference, and then this. Let's see where this takes us though. Takes us to command execute. Okay, it goes to chart push go 44. So this is the one I think. Is it the one? Helm command helm chart push. Helm. Okay, no, that's not the one. This is the one. This is the helm command helm chat push, which goes to helm package action chat push 43. Yep, it goes to this. Oops, I have less battery. I should charge inside. And it goes to this 43, and it goes where? It goes to helm package registry client.go 100 client. So let's see what's going on over here. It says push chart. Okay, so it gets a registry client dot push chart. What is A first of all? A is chart push. Okay, and it has a configuration, and the configuration has some clients in it, and yeah, I'm just gonna see what configuration this is though. Like someone must have given this configuration, right? New chart command configuration action config. New root command. New action config and false. All necessary is false. So you have okay. There's no registry client alone, huh? Right. Awesome. For some reason I'm not able to find the registry client. But that's okay for now, I think. So the registry client dot push chart is what is getting called, and so with the thing it says pass reference, and I think we are trying to push all the uh, charts in in the local cache of the Docker registry. So whatever local cache things we have, everything gets pushed. So the first push is referring to this because I just said chart push. I didn't say which chart. I just said push to Docker. So currently it says parse reference. So parse reference takes me here, and it says parse s, and it's extra fields and everything is good, I think. Then chart push chart happens, and we are at which line now? Package registry client. Package registry client dot go. Oh, so we are looking at package registry client dot go line 100. So line 100, and in push chart this push refers to, okay, this is what we got, and we said load reference, okay, and in 100 we got the error push and the context resolver and this, and I don't know what ORAS is. Let's see what ORAS is. I'm not sure about that, but it says push, yeah, the context cache store and the layers. Here we had an exception. So after this went to ORAS, and I think that's it. Somewhere in reference.spec.hostname this failed. Okay. Um, I'm guessing this is some kind of hostname issue, but I'm not sure though. This resolver reference everything. This push chart, push. Here we are 100, and goes to push, and where push.go 36. Here resolver.pusher, and oops, and we go to container remotes Docker resolver. So resolver.go to 81 resolver.go. Uh, okay, so this resolver, I'm just gonna see who actually sent it so that I can actually find it out. Okay, can I hear myself? Some tabs and let me also stop mini here. It must be taking up a lot of resources. And the IntelliJ itself takes up so much resources. Like you can just delete mini cube. It's fine. Well, I'm done deleting. And can start Docker, I think. Start Docker. A lot of this. And I think that's it. So let me just share that as well. I don't think. Okay, am I audible now? Looks like I'm audible. Okay, cool. So I am going to continue the stream and Okay, that was just me checking if I can hear clearly. Okay, so we were actually looking at the issue over here, and in pushing the charts to Docker, and maybe I'll write it down. Try out pushing charts. Let's say helm v3 charts to Docker registry, and I want to see what this resolver is actually. Okay, let's push it. And this is coming from client, and this was called by, and the registry client is the thing that we have here. Okay. So it looks like the client has been set over here. I just noticed and conflict. Okay. After this new action config, it gives only REST client getter, cube client null. But if you see over here, finally they are setting this registry client over here. So the resolver is this, and then there is a registry over here, which is the helm path and registry. Helm path is basically home directory, and from what I know, it's like the home directory appended with that. So this hex, I believe this is the home directory. The home directory along with the registry. So it will be something like home directory along with the helm, and that's the one. Sorry, I am back, and I was talking about the registry, right? So yeah, here we can see the resolver, and there's an authorizer over here. The resolver to be coming from this client resolver for this present. Auth new client. Okay, so this is some authorization and some resolving around over here, and we have the resolver over here. So I'm just going to assume that the resolver is basically coming from somewhere around here, and we kind of saw the issue over here. Um, yep. So if you see, I have actually reached the place where we have Container remotes Docker resolver. Container remotes Docker. Okay, I didn't. Remotes Docker resolver. Go to this. There is a Docker resolver that I missed somehow somewhere. I think it might be inside. Maybe if I just look through this, it says Horaz package Horaz push. Docker resolver 281. Okay, let's just see this one now. Horaz index. Horaz. I'm just gonna see Horaz push here, line 36. I'm gonna see. It goes to resolver, go to 81 and remote Docker. So somehow it gets this line 281. It goes to this basically after. So this is an interface and this is the implementation of the interface. So the pusher, it goes here and it says reference string, it says parse, and then it goes to line 307 in there. I need to see how that happened. 307. So it went into base basically. So it went into this and 307 refspec hostname. And okay, so it tried to parse something over here, huh? I think that's what happened, but I'm not sure. If it says strings.index, it turns the index of the first instance. Locator slash. So it says if the thing is like -1, then this len of locator +1 is the thing, and I don't know what they're doing over there. And from 307 it goes to 129. Not sure how that happens. See. 307. Hold on. Resolver. I need to put non thing also, huh? So there is a reference. Oops. What was it? A reference include non-private, and we have container. Okay, reference include non, and we say container. Okay, reference go. Oh, I am in reference, huh? So from resolve 307, it goes to reference 129. Oh, this is the one. Okay, okay. So here it says what's to this, and it says reference.spec.hostname. I don't know why that was mentioned over here. I mean, this is the reference package.spec, but there's no hostname over here. Oh, reference spec hostname as in this reference package spec struct. I think it's a struct, right? Yeah, it's struct. Hostname method raised the panic that the locator was not placed phones out of range. Basically, it tried to go from 0, was it? This means 0 to something. Or is it? Okay, I'm not sure though. I need to check in play.golang. So let's just say S equal to this, S colon 4 run. So it is -1 or something. Invalid slice index. 0, nothing. No. If I give more, oh, if I give more, it's going out of range. Okay. If I give 50, the 0 to slice rounds out of range. Okay. So somewhere along these lines, it just went like bumped up too much. Hmm. This is okay. Hostname returns the hostname portion of the locator. Remotes are not required to directly access the resources at the source. Hmm. Some reason I feel that instead of putting Docker, I should have put registry dot hub dot docker dot com, but I'm not sure though. Okay, so it is trying to look for a file called that, but my thing is actually Docker only. So what's wrong now? So I have to figure it out. This slice spawns out of me. Okay. So I need to see what this r.locator is and how the slice thing happened. Did I give a bad input such that this happened or what? So let's go back a bit and see that we have a host name over here. We have a r respec. We have a respec over here and this reference. Okay. So respec has come from my reference parsing, which is actually giving me URL parse dummy colon slash slash. Okay. If it's not equal to dummy, then u.host is equal to. I need to see how this even came up to be, because I'm not sure now what this reference even entirely means. It's just a string, that's it for this. So I'm not sure, like it says host path and a lot of things. Not sure how it came up. So this reference, I want to really check it out, and came from this. Is always coming from. So I can actually look at what was after or else. Registry client go, right? So client go in registry, line 100, and we are looking at the ref string over here. So this is a reference. It has tag, it has a repo. Okay. How about we actually try to build this? I'm just going to do one thing. I'm going to say vendor. I just want to make sure that I have the right vendors and everything. I want to like using the local version that I have. I'm going to change some code. Maybe I can just put an alias or do a link and say users. Uh, I'll just say alias and put maybe say bash. I have alias helm3. I'll say home directory. Golang source helm.sh helm bin helm source um, home directory bash file. So we have this thing. Okay. So I'm going to make some changes now. I'm going to say this to repository. Oh, this even says this refers to repository software. So let's just see what this has though. I'll just say ref.string and I'll also see what ref is. fmt.f. I'm going to say, okay, I can do f printf because that's what these are doing. So c.out and say ref is percentage plus v comma ref uh, new line ref dot string is percentage v and I'm going to say comma ref dot string and I'm just going to compile this. So this time it says this docker name colon dummy chart. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So that is the reference, and ref is this docker. I think the issue over here is like ref has some toString method, I think, because it just says docker. I'm not sure how that is. Okay. Anyways, but we have the fact that ref.string is basically just docker name dummy chart, and this just goes in and there is some resolving around it. No, not yet. Wait, resolver. Yep, there's a parsing over here. The reference parse says parse dummy colon slash slash. So there's an error, but it's able to parse. That's weird. Oh, so wait. Okay. So they are actually putting the dummy colon slash slash and then this s, and if the is not equal to dummy, then another they just introduce this. So they are putting the protocol scheme as dummy and putting this, and it's not it's not dummy, then it's an error, and if it is dummy, that host is what? It's empty. Hostname required, okay. But we never got these errors actually. We had some host, okay. Oh, that's because hmm, it's weird though. To call this, so the thing is push goes here and then pusher goes here. Actually, resolver pusher. Hmm. So this reference string pusher has already referenced, like, done something with it, and host. So hmm. I'm just thinking what URL at parse dummy with this will give you. Like it says exactly. I missed something like start push docker. Oh, so ref string is just docker, not docker name colon dummy set. Should I put some new line over there? Let me just go put new line over there. Okay, hold it on. Just that. Oh, what is this? Cool. And there we go. Okay, so ref string is docker basically. So it just parsed this, put it down and see if we can get it. Dummy colon process docker and this got parsed by URL parse. And let me see if I can still hear myself. Okay, so I can hear myself, and let's see what this says. So we are looking at parsing in pusher. So the host is empty. No, that would not be the case. So we're doing some split RE and looking for something over here. And find string index in u.path. Hmm. Let's just see what the URL parsing gives us. URL, okay, I can say u comma error, exactly like what they said, and I'll just print u for now. Yeah, looks like I can't even import URL. Actually, a standard library. Oh, net URLs. The standard library thing. And error declared and not used. Okay, let me not declare it. And cool. I have this. What about the host and what about the path? Host is Docker, the path is nothing, I think. So that's what we have over here. So and in the path we are trying to find something, but I don't think we're gonna be able to find that. Retain the art to signify digest or shorten digest in the object. Okay. Um, I don't think we have that, but yeah. So and then it tries to take this and put it together. Okay. And the locator will have just the host is Docker and the path. Okay, I'm just gonna put that over here. Okay, path join and this basically path module. Oops, comma. So some reason we don't have a. Oh, they're not putting any trailing slashes. I think. So I'm just gonna set. There's a empty string for now, and I'm sure we won't have any fine string over here. But like, what you can do is I can actually get the regex for here, and I can actually and do this and do this. Okay, I don't know what that was like. I got an empty. It's not equal to nil, and index of 0. That by itself is an index or a string. 0 to empty. Oh, that's okay. Hmm. If thing on this line, I'm not sure how this is gonna happen here. Like I still have my doubts about the colon act. What's even happening there? So let's just read a bit over here. Defines the main components of a reference specification. Reference is a schema-less URI passed into common components. The two main components, locator and object, are required to be separated by remote. It is represented as a subset of the name. In Docker's key the reference schema, it needs to be compatible but not prescriptive. Or up to the remote, we defined a few common and accessible. First is host name is part of the locator. This doesn't need to map to physical resource parts of the thing. The other component made accessible by helper is part of the object identifier, always prefixed with a nut present. Yeah. Am I using start push correctly? There is a v3 docs in Helm. So I'm just going to check that. Yeah, I've been using it all around. Um, so check the glossary. Push. Helm command. Helm. Repo. Helm. Oh, there's nothing regarding him. Right. I think there is no regarding him currently. Wow, page not found. That's fine. I think this is yet to be updated, but I'm just thinking if what I might put is wrong. So I mean the command I put. But they are clearly saying that using default tag latest. This push refers to repository Docker. So the other component made accessible by helper method is the regis. The part of the object identifier always prefixed with an at. If present, the remote means the regis function directly or resolve it against the prefix. No idea what that meant actually. The host and path of the specification, the host provision, the namespace related. Typically, the location is used to resolve remote to specific resources. Object contains the identifier for the remote resource. Classically, this is the tab it can. Um, I'm afraid we will have to specify more than this. Let's just say, let's just say this. So I have dummy chart, right? Dummy chart. It's looking for a this L history refs occur tags chart content meta. So are they expecting me to put something like dummy chart and then that's it? No, I have to put Docker and then say what I don't get it. Or is it like this? Still have the index out of word. But they are putting this name version and everything on here. I don't know why they're putting. Um, I could check that out though. Load reference, layers. It says this push refers to this. Yeah. And then in the load, I think they are doing some over here. Print chart summary. Yeah, they are doing something. But then they're saying the layers are. and then they use the layers over here. Okay. Okay, I'll just get back to this where we were actually parsing uh, this, and I'm just gonna assume that we just had Docker and locator, and we went ahead and did this. Now we are actually looking at the base, and there's a reference spec. So base, and we are looking at the host name. And here's where we had the issue, where it was looking at Docker and it tried to put +1 over here. So I think the idea was, let's just do this length of this and get rid of IDX, and 6 DOCKER, that is 6 characters. It's trying to index and find in the host. Let's just do that as third index. It will give an index, and it's looking for strings package. Upload string. Oh, and we are looking. Oh, we have to do this -1. So they're saying length +1. So length +1 is 7. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm just going to run this and see Docker, and here I'm going to say 7, and this index out of 1. Should have got 6 over here. I got 7, so that's the issue. We put Docker slash how will they actually have slash in this? There is no path. Let's check it out. This is a separate plugin version. So I'm just getting bored of it, so I think I'm just gonna stop in some time because I really need to check more on this. And already almost midnight. I'm just gonna scroll through Twitter and then. So I think we can continue sometime later and debug this. I really want to know why +1 was put, if I can change it, and if I do change it, what will happen. Actually, I think I can change it. Go ahead and and the host name part. It's weird though, if you cannot find the slash, you will say length, yeah, you'll get a length. Then why would you do +1 now? Not sure. I want this file does not belong to the project. I want to edit this file anyway. I want to edit all files in this directory. I want to edit any non-file in this file. Let's actually build Helm again. Okay, so what just happened is it tried to do a request. So https://docker /v2/docker/lobs and there's no such host. Okay. So this fundamentally tells us that there was something wrong with my registry login, I think. When I said registry login, I said host. I think I should have put https, something like that. And then registry dot docker.com and then this. This it is successfully this directory registry. Since let's docker only, it doesn't have clear dot. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to actually, have a no scene so that I can actually check one thing. Um, In registry, I have a config JSON. It actually has the auth related details. Okay, it's actually not a problem. I think sort out. So it's this. It has this auth details, and it says credential stores OSX keychain, and that these are the auth details. Funny part is somehow registry reference has been put. I'm just going to remove that. Helm registry refs docker. I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to see if I can actually push to docker. Says there is no such okay. How did it even get created? The name, copy the password. It's actually doing some stuff over here. It doesn't have this though. Oh, hey. It actually did Helm save, right? I did Helm save. Chart save. I should have put a reference like https registry hub.docker. Right, I think that's the issue. Let's just do this. So I'll say dummy chart and I'll say the reference is. I think this is like. Hmm. Let me just put it like this: registry.hub.docker.com/dummy chart, and that is the reference. Basically, this is like Docker build. You give a tag, right? Docker build -t, and then you give a tag like you say the username slash the image name, and then colon some you tag like version, some version of it, and then the context. So I'm just gonna assume that that is the thing here, and let's see what happens here. But Helm registry refs. There is dummy chart. Okay. How about I push it now though? I have chart push and I say registry.hub.docker.com. So I just saw that there is a registry refs registry.hub.docker tags status meta no such file or directory. There is meta. Now with you. Helm registry refs registry.hub slash in dummy chart. Okay. So now I have to say clearly that I'm pushing dummy chart. Okay. Hmm. It says unexpected response 40404. So this is like I'm not pushing everything, of course. This is like Docker push. You say Docker build and you give a tag and you say some username slash image name colon tag image tag and then you give the thing. And then you say Docker push the same thing, username and then image name and then tag. So this looks like that, but then I'm seeing a 404 not found. 404 not found. Include what do I include all? anywhere, hope is like all places. How about this? Not found. Hopes intended to the people. Unexpected risk. There are some unexpected responses here and there. If the response status code is not equal to status not found, looks like we went through with the in process. Part of remote click. Not sure how it goes from there actually. Is this, it says this, it's Docker base. There is base, someone calling base. Resolve, Docker fetcher, validate, and then finally unexpected status code. If it is greater than 200 and if it is equal to status not found. So it's weird. Looks like we might have to create something in Docker. Is it? Do I have to? Yeah, should I really get some documentation? I was just going on and on just to do this. How about I create? Oh, I think I don't have access to that. Hmm. I just put registry.hub.docker and put dummy chat. I don't think that's possible. I think I'm gonna have to put copy as many times zero select and just gonna go ahead and remove that. Start list, start window, remove and provide this. And start save, dummy chat, but not like this. Okay, 7890 slash the and M3 alpha chart push. Yeah, that was different still. Error failed commit on ref. I can say dummy chart save unexpected bad request. Instead of status bad request. Failed commit on reference. Failed, failed commit on ref. There are two of them. This is which one I triggered off. Continue. How come like this happens here? Hmm. I have to see what this means. So it's like I am kind of close to this. Not exactly close. When um, um references, this country, the stars latest. Hmm. Actually, when I saved it, it said the maybe if I actually print the layers that we're trying to put, maybe it makes sense. I don't know though. Maybe I've printed. Read it out. Is that something that we can do? How easy will that be? The type descriptor, we can do that. I can see this and I can see layers is and I can put some new lines. And I can put some new lines everything. And I can build and use this entry. It says layer here. And there are some layers over here. You might have to take these. Here. And also we have 4 to something as the I don't know what this patch is. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the Helm registry refs directory, or you think it's inside that? Just gonna have Helm registry refs. Helm 3 chart list should be good, and I will do save as this. and if I see things now, it should be good. And if I do a chart list, it should be good. And if I do chart push, it should be good. Always back to that. Meta is this. Hmm. I'll have to come back to this. How about we check the issues though on Helm push, and we can be done with it. This value in chart path is invalid. I have no idea what the reference means. Let me go ahead and check what reference means. So I should have actually read more about that OCI spec. It's been my bad. It's been very bad. Can you check it out? Reference. What's the place? Pulling in a new. It always says reference. What? Should I be using? Am I using Docker registry v1? That's also a problem, I think. Anyway, I might have to use Docker registry v2. I think the issue over here is that confirm that I can do one thing. I can start with remove this first, or maybe even just remove rm-rf. Yeah. And see the list. Okay, nothing. L3 alpha chart save lc slash v2 slash. Not sure if that is the blogs. We should be using this. There is blogs here. There is charts. And then there is refs. How about I put V2 for now and see how it goes on. And just push this at once. Doesn't- Docker registry version 2. I have the media type size and everything for here. These are the layers that we saw for us. Not sure if it's backward compatibility. What is the version 2 URL? Maybe what I can do is Docker distribution is the thing that I distribute project. Is the thing that Helen 3 was talking about. So it's to pack, ship, store and deliver content. See, yeah, they were focusing on history. I think this is what that is. How do I do it though? First need to understand what the nomenclature is. I don't know, I think this is going to take some time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep and come back to tomorrow. So, yeah, bye for now.